say, oh, Bolton, he was really worried about that too. But it'll be interesting to see if she corroborates any things that Sondland said yesterday, saying that everyone was in the loop in the effort to get Ukraine to come and investigate Biden in exchange for aid, which is a pretty bombshell testimony that happened yesterday, if I were just kind of to sum it up quickly. But what happened is the House Intelligence Committee, led by its chairman, Representative Adam Schiff, Democrat of California, will continue to examine the case for impeaching Trump, and obviously the Republican minority, led by Nunes, will again work to poke holes in the testimony implicating the president, pretty much in a field that is constantly shifting as more and more of the president's just kind of idiocy and just basic like lack of smarts in all ways will be just revealed like that. But it's going to be live anywhere. Whatever your news outlet of choice is, it's going to be there, like live on Twitter, live on any TV channel or radio station that covers the news. So, Hill is expected to testify that Bolton expressed serious concerns about the pressure campaign on Ukraine led by Rudolph W. Giuliani, the president's personal lawyer, who was pushing Ukraine to investigate Democrats. In a previous closed-door testimony, she described a July 10th White House meeting during which Gordon Sondland, the ambassador to the European Union, raised the investigation in front of Ukrainian officials and said there was a deal to grant their new president a White House meeting with Trump if he agreed to announce them. So, disturbed, Bolton abruptly ended the meeting and instructed Hill to tell White House lawyers about what Sondland, Giuliani, and Mick Mulvaney, the acting chief of staff, were up to. Bolton told Hill that he was not part of whatever drug deal that Sondland and Mulvaney are cooking up. She later testified. Hill said that Bolton told her that Giuliani had a hand grenade was going to blow everyone up. This guy Holmes, who's I think his name is David Holmes. That's who he is. David Holmes is going to say that he overheard a phone call between Trump and Sondland during a lunch in Kiev. In a closed-door testimony, Holmes told lawmakers last week that he overheard Trump, who was speaking loudly, asking Sondland whether Zelensky was going to do the investigation. Sondland, a wealthy hotelier and political donor turned ambassador, told Trump that Zelensky, quote, loves your ass, unquote, and would conduct the investigation and do anything you ask him to. So it's pretty much saying, it's a go, we're good. In Holmes' account, Sondland told him that Trump cares about the big stuff that benefits the president, like the Biden investigation into the son of former Vice President Joe Biden. So, yeah, he cares about the big stuff there. So, yeah. Both witnesses have already appeared for closed-door hearings. You can read the transcripts or key excerpts online. Trump repeatedly pressured Zelensky to investigate people and issues of political concern to Trump, including the former vice president. So you can check out a timeline of events at the New York Times website. CIA officer who once detailed to the White House filed a whistleblower complaint on Trump's interactions with Zelensky that pretty much set off this whole chain of events. Speaker Nancy Pelosi again announced in September that there was going to be an inquiry. So that is a pretty crazy way of pretty crazy series of events happening in Washington. It's going to be interesting to see what happens next. All right. We are about to say so long. We're about to call it a day here. Hope you enjoyed the show. It was a pleasure doing live show in the morning. Good to be back. Waking up early, getting charged up for the day. All right. We will see you tomorrow night for a new episode of Uncultured. This will be on the air next. It is Newsflash.